Hopefully everything works right now. This is Breakfast with Coach Big Pete. Happy Halloween to everyone. 10:31:21. How you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a lovely Sunday morning. As you can see, it's Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, and you can see the coffee stain on my shirt. I'm keeping it classy. All right, make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you have any questions during this show, go ahead. Go on the Coach Big Pete Facebook page and ask them. I'm also on Instagram Live as well. It is round one. Round one is now done and complete. We are now going into round two, IHSA playoffs, and pretty good. We had a pretty good week in round one. Nothing really. Well, there was some chaos, but not that much. It's a good sign this week. Next week, fingers crossed, we have nothing chaotic, and I can finally say this is normal. But we'll see what happens. And we'll go through week one action, round one action of IHSA Playoffs 2021 soon. Again, just a quick reminder, if you like my work, especially live and deepdishfootball.com. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip via PayPal link below. This will also be on the YouTube video. I'll publish it pretty soon too. Sunday Conclusion is already out on deepdishfootball.com. So, for Sunday Conclusion, I made a joke. And this is my honest feeling, and I feel it. And it was a joke again. So, and players' injuries. We don't need to know about players' injuries. There's no need for players' injuries, to talk about players' injuries. And I know people like to talk about it on social media, players' injuries. I think it's just absolutely stupid, and I hate when writers and journalists put players' injuries on topic. If I understand if a football player is out with an injury on Twitter, okay, that's no problem. But if you're talking about a player, well, he broke his left clavicle, or he sprained his left ankle, you don't need to know that. No one needs to know that crap. And for the safety of the player to come back into the game, or come back in next week or the week after that, who do you think is going to be targeting that spot? Those other players on that other team. So do not talk about any of that. I don't like it. I made a joke. I said literally, if you see him, if I was a parent, I'd kick their ass if they would put that shit on in the internet. Again, that was a joke. Ha ha ha. I am joking. No physical harm, none of that on any of the journalists or any of that stuff, or any of the writers. I beg of you. Again, it's a joke. But something has to be done. I was completely shocked when I started coaching in 2013. When I started coaching in 2013, when a kid said, "Oh, well, they already know about the injury," and I said, "What did you tweet about it? Did you put it on social media?" "Oh, no. A writer talked about the injury on an article." What the hell? No one needs to know about the injury. So I don't understand it. I think it's complete BS. I hate when writers do it, and I hate especially when kids do it. And kids should not put their injuries up on Twitter or what they got injured. It's absolutely stupid. And I wish writers would stop doing that crap. I think it's one of the biggest things that's killing professional journalism. And I'm not a journalist. Again, me, caveman. I'm a shit blogger. No doubt about that. But you should not be talking about a goddamn minor's injury. You shouldn't be doing it. It's absolutely wrong. It's complete BS. I know I'm going to go off on a little tangent about that. I apologize, but that's just how I feel. All right, so we get into the games of the week for round one IHSA playoffs, and again, not that bad. So let's go. St. Bede beat Chicago Academy in a tough game, pretty much. Congratulations to Chicago Academy on a great season. Again, that program has always been good these following weeks. St. Bede, big shout out to them, Peru St. Bede, on the big win. Lena Winslow beats Aurora Christian in pretty good fashion. Congratulations to Lena Winslow. Bishop McNamara beats Knoxville. Again, Bishop Mac. We sort of knew that game was going to go towards Bishop Mac. I think a lot of people had them favored. So congratulations to Bishop Mac. Bismarck Henning beats North Mac. Congratulations to Bismarck Henning. Again, they are the real deal. They are the real deal. I saw them play, when was it? In the spring. It was very impressive, especially with some of their juniors, now seniors, and their sophomores, now juniors. So Bismarck Henning is a team to look out for in the playoffs in 2A. I think Nashville beat Mendon Unity. Don't quote me on this one. Williamsville beat Bairdstown in a pretty tough beginning of the game, but then they sped off and they won against Bairdstown. But Bairdstown put up a little bit of a fight in 3A. But big shout to Williamsville. They're definitely. I had this game as an upset alert, and I was wrong. Congratulations to Williamsville. Another game that I was completely wrong about, the Deep Dish Football Overtime Game of the Week. Wheaton Academy versus Coal City. Wheaton Academy holds Coal City to 3 points. Wheaton Academy absolutely won that game. It wasn't even close. Congratulations to Wheaton Academy. And your big prize is Julia Catholic. Oh, yeah, it's going to be one of those games. St. Francis, Wheaton St. Francis beat Peoria Notre Dame. I said Peoria Notre Dame was going to be tough, and they proved to be tough. Kewanee beat Plano in a pretty tough game. Again, Plano, they've had a great season. Congratulations to Plano. Just unbelievable. They're going to be great next season. Definitely a team to look out for, the Plano Reapers. Fenwick beat Kaneland. Kaneland scored the first touchdown, and then Fenwick took over. Congratulations to the Fenwick Friars as they get their first big win. Morgan Park beats Peoria, travels to Peoria, wins. Congratulations to Coach Chris James. I saw a little bit of the game on YouTube. Very impressive. Javon, he's a hell of a player. Oh, that Morgan Park offense. Wow, very impressive. Got to work on defense, but offense very impressive. Congratulations to Coach Chris James and the Morgan Park Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're the Broncos. I believe Morton beat Highland. Congratulations to Morton. Seth Glatz had a big game. Triad beat Hillcrest in a tough fuck game at Triad. I had that a little bit of an upset alert as well. Was wrong. Triad won. I am eating crow for that one. Congratulations to Triad and that. Kenwood loses to Centennial at home. Champaign Centennial. Complete shocker. Really, that score blew me away. I did not have that happening. I thought Kenwood was going to win that game. Big shout out to the Centennial Knights. That was just impressive. That was an impressive win. And they are going into the second round. Very impressed with Centennial. Grays Lake Central beats Belvedere North. More of a toss-up game. We didn't know who's going to win. Two teams that had surprise seasons, and Grays Lake Central beats Belvedere North. Congratulations to Coach Maloney and Grays Lake Central. Springfield beats Rock Island in a basketball score. Springfield got over 90 points. Rock Island got over 70 points. Not that much defense going on. Not that much of a defensive struggle. But a big shout out to Coach Gully on his last season. He deserves this win. I'm happy for Coach Gully. And I hope they go far. I really do. I think Lamont goes to Springfield, if I'm not mistaken, for round 2. Richards beats Simeon. Again, another toss-up game. Congratulations to Richards on a big win. Crete-Monee beats Glenwood. Pretty easy fashion. Congratulations, Rochester beat Cahokia. Yeah, not that big of a surprise. I know a lot of people were hoping for an upset, but Rochester won. They're that good. Yorkville beat Plainfield Central. Another game. Wow. Big game for the Yorkville Foxes. Now they get ready for round 2. Brother Rice, Deep Dish Football Playoff Game of the Week, 7A, Class 7A. Wheaton Warrenville South fought Brother Rice to the end. William Warrenville South had the touchdown. They went for two. It was a failed 2 point conversion, drop ball. Well, not drop ball, but yeah, just unbelievable game, impressive game, one of the best games in the playoffs this so far, this young playoff season. William Warrenville South, they have nothing to hang their heads on. They played their butts off. William Warrenville South deserves all the respect in the world, finding a tough game against Brother Rice. Just huge amounts of respect for Coach Norris and the Wheaton Warrenville South Tigers. They battled their butts off against a very tough Brother Rice team, and Brother Rice goes to the second round. But it was a big game. Just an overall action everywhere. Congratulations to Brother Rice, but also congratulations to Wheaton Warrenville South on a hell of a season. You guys deserve hats off, definitely. Jacobs beats Hersey. I told you, don't sleep on Jacobs. Do not sleep on this Jacobs team. Coach Zim is doing a wonderful job with these Jacobs Eagles. And again, another team that needs to be talked about more. Manuka! One of my upset alerts from DuPage Run Shoot Show. Make sure you check it out, DuPage Run Shoot Show on Twitter and Facebook Thursday. Me and my co-host Patrick Cotto. I said Manuka was going to upset York. I was right. I am not eating crow on this one. Congratulations to Manuka, the Manuka Indians. As they get a big win over York, they go into the second round. York, you guys had a great season. You guys had an awesome season. You guys had a historic season. Nothing to hang your heads down about. You guys battled your butts off for this whole season. You guys did a wonderful job. Congratulations to York and Coach Fitzgerald. Glenbard West beats Oswego. Glenbard West, good. They had a tough loss last week against Hinsdale Central. They won. Hinsdale Central beat Hinsdale Central beat Hinsdale Central beat Sandburg. Congratulations to Hinsdale Central on that big win. Sandburg, again, nothing to hang your hat on. You guys are going to be scary. I do not want to play you guys in the future years. So you guys are scary. Coach McAllister, they got that team going. No doubt about that. South Elgin, I'm eating crow. I'm eating absolute crow / shit for South Elgin beating Edwardsville. Congratulations to South Elgin. Tough team and could be a very much dark horse in these playoffs. And I believe you now. I'm a full supporter now of South Elgin. I believe you guys. Palatine beats Taft, but Taft played him good. Congratulations to Taft on a great season. Coach Elder, first-year coach for Taft, longtime assistant with Taft. But a big shout-out to Taft High School. Plainfield North beats Evanston. Congratulations to Plainfield North. I thought that was going to be a little bit of an upset, too. That is about it for my games of the week of schedule. And again, I got to say, the Chicago Public Schools, they didn't do so well. But a big shout out to Morgan Park getting the big win against Peoria. Simeon, tough loss against Richards, but this isn't the Simeon of the old teams. Phillips won. Phillips beat Dixon. Big shout out to Phillips. That was one team that I think Phillips can go pretty far in the playoffs. Nazareth won against, not a really a big surprise. The Nazareth won. Big shout out to Nazareth Academy and the Roadrunners. Mount Carmel won. Batavia won. Sacred Heart Griffin won. Civic Memorial beat Quincy Notre Dame. I'm eating crow for that one. Congratulations to Civic Memorial. And won. Moscato won, if I'm not mistaken, 2. Benton won. They won big, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Carmi White lost. Matter Day won. Big shout out to Matter Day, by the way. Matter Day is looking great this season. Johnston City won. Who else lost? Flora lost. Flora lost big. Who else? Lyle Academy, they absolutely beat DGS to no one's surprise, to no one's chagrin. Here, let me go into other stuff. Glenbard North won against Bolingbrook. I don't think that was much of a... I think a lot of people had them as the upset pick is Glenbard North beating Bolingbrook. Glenbard East got absolutely smashed by Marist. Bartlett lost huge to Nequa Valley. I don't think that was much of a surprise to anyone. Naperville North beat Naperville Central. It's like whenever you say, hey, in the DuPage Valley Conference, you're going to be good for the rest of the season, they absolutely lose. And yeah, big shout to Naperville Central on the big win. Congratulations to Naperville North on a big season. Great season, by the way. That game against Neuqua Valley last week was unbelievable. That was a hell of a regular season game. No doubt about that. I said Glenbard West won. Let's see if there's any more, if I forgot any more. The Glenbard South beat the Noble Bulls Academy. Wheaton North beat Larkin. Willowbrook absolutely dominated Whitney Young to no one's surprise. IC beat Monmouth Roseville. I don't think that anyone's chagrin or surprised about that. Lions loses to Lockport. Lockport, they're definitely a team to keep an eye out for these playoffs. Lyle beats Carver. Not that much of a surprise. Clark in Chicago won. Congratulations to Clark on the big win over, I think it was Elmwood Brimfield, if I'm not mistaken. Big shout to Chicago Clark and a big shout to Morgan Park on those big wins, no doubt about that. And so also Phillips as well. And that is about it for the scores. Carbondale lost to Kankakee. I don't think that was much of anyone's surprise. Merrill Forsyth won. Not much of a surprise there. Fulton beat El Rabi. I don't know why people thought that they were going to upset Fulton. Fulton's a good team. I already talked about the Rock Island game was crazy. That's just a crazy game. That Rock Island game, I'm telling you right now, that Rock Island Springfield game. I can't. That's just crazy. But we've seen crazy scores, especially in the playoffs. Peoria was putting up major points in the last couple of years in the playoffs. 92 points for Springfield against a very tough Rock Island team. But again, no defense. Really, not much defense coming from both teams. But again, it is what it is. I mean, it's tough to coach defense now with this new modern age of football. It honestly really is tough. It really is tough, and you need a certain type of football culture to help you teach these kids about defense. And again, patience and staying in your assignment, reading your keys perfectly. It's tough. It really is tough for a defense coordinator. No doubt about that now. So we get into round two. Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. And Geneva won 2. Big shout to Geneva over Collinsville. And Marmion, that was not much of a surprise. That Marmion one's not much of a surprise. Congratulations. And big shout to Legacy Performance in St. Charles, by the way. I'm looking at them on Instagram Live. Big shout out to them. Definitely check them out, Legacy Performance. They do a great job. Check it out. And thank you for all the info, by the way, Legacy Performance. And we get into a postseason, offseason. Deep Dish Football Game of the Week is going to be 1A. Ottawa Marquette taking on the Fulton Steamers. Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. Ottawa Marquette versus Fulton. It's going to be a great game. I'm excited for some small school football. I'm ready for some small school football. I love Ottawa Marquette. I love the Fulton Steamers. I went to a Fulton Steamers playoff game a couple of years back at Fulton. I drove out to Fulton. Great game as they took on Forston. They lost to Forston. And Ottawa Marquette, I've been there 1, 2, 3, I think 3 times so far. I saw the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. They played the Chicago Christian. They won big. I'm really pumped up for this game. And I'm trying to find a game for Friday night, and it'll probably be a big school game on Friday night because the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week is on Saturday, 1 p.m. at Ottawa Marquette as Ottawa Marquette takes on Fulton. So it should be a great game. I'm really excited about that game. Just a quick reminder, by the way, postseason stuff is going to start happening. Deep Dish Football Recruiting Questionnaire for Class 2025 and other classes is going to be published this week. Also, my full off-season schedule will be released in 2 weeks. I'd say probably when we get into the semifinals, my postseason schedule, 7-on-7 events that I'll be at. I'm still going to be doing free recruiting seminars that will start in December. Absolutely free. Don't have to pay. All I do is I talk to parents and kids via Zoom, and I just basically lay the map of recruiting. It's absolutely free, and I'll start scheduling appointments probably in late November, if I'm not mistaken. What else? What else? What else? And postseason, off-season schedule, 7-on-7, some showcases. I'm going to start doing showcases in January, by the way. I'm going to go to showcases in January because December is always busy for me because you got the early signing period, and then I got to meet with college coaches and that whole thing. So that will be on in January. I'll start going to showcases and that. What else? Postseason, off season, and just talking about that. I'm going to go more in depth into recruiting tips and hints. And I want you guys to remember this: recruiting is 100% free. Do not pay for a recruiting service. It is an absolute scam. Please understand that. Do not pay for a recruiting service. I'm going to go more in depth after the season. I'm going to start doing videos again on each of the processes and the whole thing. That's a promise. That really is a promise. And again, follow Coach Big Pete and Deep This Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip via PayPal, link below via Facebook. Enjoy the day. Happy Halloween to everyone. Please have a safe Halloween. Be smart and have a great day. And just enjoy the day. Have a fun time.